Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to some Minecraft Thursday snapshots. Today we're going to be looking at 14W25B. Well, I started on A, but it took me a while to get everything set up because this, since like any of the updates, is pretty big compared to anything else. So it took me a while to get everything nicely set up and everything's, the way that I think would be cool, you know. So, yeah, let's start this. The first thing before anything, this kind of ties in with the last update, and that is with the tab list. So last week, or last episode, I talked about how you can have the heart in your tab list now. Your face can also be added to your tab list. Actually, not even added, it's just there now. I didn't really look at this before adding the hearts. I just added the hearts in and was like, bam, let's see if the faces show up, and they did. So faces now show up next to your name. That is cool, because if you have like a full server list, you can basically kind of see what everyone's skin is. So that's kind of cool. I like it a lot. So yeah, let's get off into our update. Blah. So this is our 1.8 area, and again, this is still 1.8. 1.8, from what I've heard about, is not coming out for a long time. It's gonna be a couple of months. So yeah, that's gonna be basically pretty much it. So let's head into the second half of 1.8. Whoa. Okay. So here is my new area. The reason why I've built it here is because, like I said, this update is pretty big. It does require new generated areas of land, or in this case, ocean. So luckily I wasn't too far from spawn, so I was able to find this area pretty fast and pretty close to where I wanted. And so yeah, let's get off into the update. So first update, and I think I'm pretty proud of this one. I like it. It is stone bricks and cracked stone bricks. So when you take a normal stone brick, put it into a furnace, smelt it, you get the block. Once it's done, cracked stone bricks. So now you can officially make, I guess, unlimited, right? I guess depending on if you have the resources and whatnot. Cracked stone brick. You don't have to go mining for it. You don't have to go find a stronghold. You can just sit in your house, mine, and make some cracked stone bricks to make your damn castles. Right? Right. So yeah, that's that. The next update is sponges. This is the first time it's ever been introduced to a survival update. It's always been in the game. I originally thought that the sponge actually did what this did, but yeah, I played on servers for probably all my Minecraft life. I was actually confused as what that sponge online did compared to what it actually does in the latest update, and it does nothing. But on a server, you can actually set the ability up to act like a sponge, so it actually absorbs water. Well, now they've actually introduced it into Minecraft. So there's a way to get these. You can't craft it. I'll explain how to get them in the later in the video, but I'm going to explain what it does if you don't know what a sponge does. It basically absorbs water. So I kind of made like this, like 3, or actually it's a 7 by 7, because it'd be 3 and then 3 and 1. Yeah, so it's a 7 by 7 area, and that's the wrong button. When I place down my sponge, it will absorb most of the area. I don't know if this is maybe a directional thing. What direction is this? Oh, that's west. So for some reason, every time I place the water bucket or the sponge west, it just does not absorb everything. So if I go here, it absorbs everything. Again, I don't know why, but a 7 radius around the sponge is a good indication of what it can do for absorbing. Now, the thing is, well, once you get the sponge, it actually turns into a wet sponge. So the wet sponge is basically the aftermath of what, you know, what happens when you have the sponge. So what you can actually do to reuse wet sponges is you can then take the wet sponges, and smelt them into a furnace, and later on you will eventually get sponges. So in a way that these sponges are reusable. So if you do have any underground projects and you want to get rid of water fast, the first thing I would suggest though is building, you know, a dome or building your outside, you know, something first, because sponges do not necessarily work, you know, over and over and over again, or they don't just like make water disappear. Because watch, I can do that, bam. So with the, you know, past updates for water and oceans, water comes back. So if you have any projects that are in an ocean, you got to first build your dome. Then once you build your dome, you can then eventually remove it. It seems like, I think I tested this. You do glass. Okay, that was, I guess it depends on if it's touching it or not. Because if you do this, you do water here, you can do a sponge and it takes behind the glass. So it doesn't actually take away behind the block, it has to actually be touching it. So that's, I guess, good to know. So yeah, once you smelt it, you get your sponges back, and you can obviously, you know, this will help you in your underground build. So I think it's pretty cool. You know, now I actually might think about building underwater. I've never ever built underwater, so I think that this is going to be a kind of a cool update to look forward to, definitely with what's in store. So with everything has been mostly, you know, new slash semi new, or semi, you know, tied in with a semi old item. This is all new. Depth Strider. Basically what it allows you to do is move faster underwater. It only applies to boots, so if you have boots you can enchant it and hopefully get it. There are 3 levels to Depth Strider, 1, 2, and 3. My guess is, you know, 1 is slow, and 2 is medium, and then 3 is fast. So you obviously want to get a 3 level when getting this type of enchantment. So yeah, that allows you to go underwater. I'm not going to show you know, how the speeds work. I actually want to leave this to myself. I just want to play the game one day, and, you know, I want it to surprise me to see how fast you move underwater. So I'm going to leave it kind of just as is, and if you guys want to test it, you know, you guys should have Minecraft yourself and, you know, test it out. So our next items are, well, exactly how it kind of looks. I don't know if this is how it's pronounced, but I'm going to be pronouncing it as Prismarine. Prismarine. Don't know what Pris would represent, but marine is water, underground, right? So I kind of understand where they're coming from with these new blocks. So the first one is just a basic Prismarine block. That's kind of how it looks when it's placed. It's made with 4 Prismarine shards. I'll explain how to get those later. Here are Prismarine bricks. It kind of has a brick texture. It's made with 9 Prismarine shards in this crafting recipe. And then we have our dark Prismarine, which is made with 8 Prismarine shards and an ink sac in the middle. So that's kind of like that. You can see how I kind of bordered like the area with that. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so these are all craftable once you have Prismarine shards. If we continue over, one of our last updates for the new blocks is the sea lantern. The sea lantern is a new lighting block. So if you don't like glowstone or redstone lamps, or if you have unlimited resources and can build beacons as light sources, this is the next best thing. I cannot spell night. So here's the light source. I'm hoping you guys can actually see this on YouTube, as YouTube does sometimes downgrade quality and whatnot. But there is a pulse, a center pulse coming from this animation block. So I'm hoping you guys can see it. It's kind of cool. I like it a lot. So it's a new light source block. So, you know, you can obviously, you know, use it in certain events. I guess I'd be using it for like underwater, you know, to lighting areas up. And to build it, you use 5 prismarine crystals and 4 prismarine shards in this type of layout. So yeah, that's how you make a sea lantern. So let me set day. Let's put it back to day. So another update, I kind of miss this, so I'm putting it here at the end, is coarse dirt. When I first heard about this, you know, they were experimenting with it. I'm like, why do you need coarse dirt? Like, why do you want dirt that doesn't allow grass to grow on it or to spread? That to me is just confusing. But then I thought about it when I was building all this. Well, you can build dirt paths, right? If you have grass and you don't want to use stone brick or gravel, you can actually use, you know, coarse dirt now. So to make it, you use dirt and gravel. I believe that it can be actually reversed or flipped, so you can have gravel on the left, dirt on the right, so it still works like that. But it has to be like adjacent from each other. Yeah, adjacent. So it has to be like that, or it won't work. So here's dirt. I'll kind of do like a comparison. So as you can see, the coarse dirt is a little darker. Some of the pixels are darker, so you can obviously clearly tell that there's a difference between both of them. And if there's ever like a road or just random like areas of grass or dirt that are not growing, it might be because it's coarse dirt. Actually, a question that I had was, well, can you get this dirt naturally? Yes, you can. Basically, what it will do is it's going to replace grassless dirt in the mega taigas, mesa, and savanna biomes. So look for those, you know, those blocks in those biomes. So yeah, that's that. Now, one of the last updates for the blocks is the Prismarine blocks. It has a cool effect over time, and that is it changes color. I don't really know how to explain this or show it off, like, you know, exactly. But if I was to slowly like talk here, you know, and just stand here, and if you kind of like look at the block, look away, you know, for a couple seconds, and then look back, you'll notice that it changes colors. So over time, it does change color. The reason I'm pressing the button is it changes. I'm adding time, so I'm adding time over, you know, I'm adding time so that the block will change color and whatnot, because that's what it does. Over time, it will change color. So I think it's kind of a cool effect. I've seen it gotten darker, like a little purplish, a little bluish, and that looks kind of normal. So I'm hoping you guys can see that. If you can't, hopefully you can get the update yourself and look at it yourself. So now it looks a little darker and blue. Let's add some more time. Maybe we can, you know, get something. Yeah, so that, I think it looks darker. I think when I first started talking about it, it was a little purplish. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that because it's kind of hard to explain and show, but it's kind of cool. I like it. I like the animation. So now with the big update, and that is now a new underwater mob, and it's called Guardian. I want to say the Guardian, but I just feel like I'm saying like the Guardians or something like that. But you know, whatever. So this is the Guardian. I gotta change my setting. This is the Guardian. It is a squeaky mofo. It is a squeaky mofo, and if you can see it, it has laser beams. So this thing is crazy. From what I've tested so far, it doesn't seem to die on land. It just flops the hell around until it finds water. Like I said, I've tested this. These things will die fat, or these things, if I was to place a squid next to it, it would not die. The squid would die before this thing does. So I don't know. Well, I don't know how to really, you know, kill it. Other, you know, like obviously with a sword and stuff. But if you were to get it on land, it just does not get. There we go. It just does not, you know, die just on land. So it is a weird mob. I will have to say that. But for, you know, other than the squid, I love the animation. They just need to create more fish. Honestly, the animation is perfect in this, and I can't see anything underwater. Oh my goodness. Okay, So let's get you over here. So this is the Guardian. Basically, if you kill it, it does 3 things. It will drop raw fish, it will drop the shards, and it will drop the crystals. So this is where you get these 2 items from that mob killing them. Some knowledge that I do not know about these mobs is that, let's say if I was to destroy their, okay, they spawn near what is called an underwater dungeon. I don't know if I was to, like, let's say go to the dungeon and just break it, will anything happen to the spawning rates? I'm not sure. Hopefully, you know, if you like, maybe, you know, the Minecraft wiki or something can explain the spawn rate, or maybe the guys that are big on the updates can find out. But yeah, spawn rates I don't know of. I don't know anything about, like, spawning and whatnot, how everything spawns. If you kill it, do they come back? That, you know, that those types of questions. Can you make a farm? That's like the other question too. Can you make a farm out of it? I'm not sure. So with that being said, with the Guardians, let's check out the underground dungeon, because yeah, we need to check this place out, man. There's just some cool things you can find in here, man. And what do I'm looking for? I'm looking for night vision. I'm looking, oh, I just found it. There we go. So this is why I need night vision. Bam. Holy crap. Look at this. That is crazy. So this is an underwater dungeon. Wow. Wowzers. My god, it's huge. Let's see. I really wish I could show this a little better, or remove the water, but I can't, sadly. Yes, there's sponges, but it just does not work like that. I don't think there's anything else that I can get. Like, oh, also another thing that I actually found out, and it was actually an old update, is there's water breathing. You can actually get splash. Where is it? Yeah, you can now get water breathing. So let's see, does water breathing... Oh, okay, water breathing helps you look underwater. Okay, that's pretty cool too. So let's go explore this place. So from what I know about this place, it is like a maze. You go one way, you go the other way. It's just like, look, I'm lost already. I don't know where to go. I don't know. So I think the best place, or the best way to just get your way around here, is to mine. I'm hoping with the, you know, I'm hoping with, like, the, you know, the new water stuff, the depth strider, you're able to mine a little quicker underwater, because obviously I'm in creative. I'm just, you know, breaking through everything. It's easy for me to do everything. So let's see. Okay, so we have a big ball of gold. That's kind of cool. So you get what, 2, 4, you have 8. You get 8 blocks of gold. That's kind of cool. Let's see. Damn, these things are not big enough. I'm just exploring right now. A lot of squids have been killed. So again, it is like a maze, so I'm going like left and right, up and down. I have no idea where I'm going. There is one thing that I do want to show you. Ooh, what's this area? This looks interesting. So if I was to go, does this go? Oh, okay. That's kind of a weird location to kind of put whatever this is. Kind of looks like a beacon or something. Let's go down. Let's see if... Nope. It's kind of just a random thing that they put in the middle. This looked like it was going to go somewhere. So let's go. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's go back over here. So there is someone that I do want you guys to meet. I don't know where he is. I'm hoping that I can get him to spawn. What's this? That's my little area. See, I want to know like what's straight down here. See, if this was me, and this is survival, I would be building right here. This is, you know, so I had to do this. I'd break right here. This is kind of like you start here, you go down straight. So some of these areas I've broken through already, and there's the center. There's a lot of guys here though, I will say that. And from what Jed has tweeted about, these guys are really tough. You have to have really good armor. So expect the unexpected when facing these guys. They are tough cookies. But it doesn't look like I can see him. He's not here. Yeah, so what I was trying to do, let's go around here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Let's see if I can spawn him in. I'm not sure how to exactly. Was that here or did I break through that? That goes all the way around. Again, this place is a maze. Oh, I'm losing stuff. There we go. Now I can see again. Okay, so let's do Guardian. Let's see. So that just does that. Yeah, basically what I'm trying to show you guys is there is an Elder Guardian. Sadly, he is not here. Maybe if I turn it to hard or something, go to easy, go to peaceful. Okay, let's go to hard. But there is an Elder Guardian among these guys. He is basically twice the size. He is supposedly stronger. I don't know if he drops more. My guess he should be like a mini boss. But obviously I can't find him. Yeah, and I don't know where he would spawn. There's some couple of areas that I would guess he would spawn in, but he doesn't. So kind of tragic that I you know, he's not here. But obviously I guess this is something that you guys can find out yourself. Let me get out of here real quick. Bam. So yeah, that's kind of it for this update, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I kind of showed you what I can show you. Sadly, not everything, because, you know, just I guess that's just how it is. So this video has been really long. Again, this is actually a lazy Thursday snapshot, so just one take. I'm good with that. I gotta get into gear because I finally got my gaming PC and my streaming PC up and running. I've been streaming, you know, I've been trying to stream, you know, in and out. Trying to get into a rhythm. Work's been really like low, so I've been getting home earlier. So I've been streaming a little, you know, more often with that. But I have been sleeping more too, which is weird. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like always, I will be posting the Reddit and Mojang post in the description below. You can also find in the description my social media links. So if you want to follow me on Twitter or Facebook, or subscribe, you can obviously check those out. But yeah, guys, I'm DJ9, and I'll see you guys in another video. I'm out. Peace. See ya.